Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about something that is going to be really important for you to understand. And here's the thing, it's going to take a second for you to be able to wrap your mind around this whole idea of what we're going to talk about. So don't get discouraged if you have to watch this video a couple of times before you actually understand the full picture here. So over the past couple days we've been talking about triads. Today we're just going to take a step back and we're going to look at something that's going to help you understand major and minor scales. It's going to help you understand just a ton of different things here. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the circle of fifths. Okay, so the circle of fifths are really easy to understand. How we explain it is going to be way more simple rather than me trying to explain it with you looking at me and me not showing you a visual example. I'm just going to turn to the keyboard here. We're going to start talking about the circle of fifths, okay? So basically, how the circle of fifths work, look at that. There's some Valentine's Day gifts right here. Yeah. Okay, so basically how this works is when you're going through the circle of fifths, let's say we start on F, okay? How it works is to go through the circle of fifths, you'll just go up 5 notes, right? Right? And this is kind of how you go through, and it helps you recognize how many sharps and how many flats are in each key. It helps you recognize just a ton of different things. So in the key of F, we have 1 flat, right? If we go up a fifth to C, then we'll be on C where there are no sharps or flats, right? So what we do from C, I'll even show you real quick. See, no sharps or flats in the key of C. Now we're going to go up to G, and we're actually going to drop down to this G just because it'll be easier. So G, there is 1 sharp in the key of G. F sharp, can't see that probably, sorry, and then G, right? Now, so that's what G is. G has 1 sharp. So every time we go up in the circle of fifths, we're going to add a sharp, okay? So from G up a fifth, a perfect fifth, we've talked about this, to D is obviously D. And how many sharps are there in G? There's 1 sharp. So in D, there's going to be 2 sharps, right? Super easy to understand. So let's see, we'll start, and I'll just show you. The 2 sharps that are in D sharp are F sharp and C sharp. So D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Right? So we have C sharp and F sharp in the key of D. So now we're going to go up and we're going to add another sharp. We're going to go to A, right? So A has 3 sharps. 3 sharps in the key of A, right? So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And what you'll notice as you go through this is that you keep the same sharps that were in the last key and just add on another one. Okay? Now the order of the sharps, and this is going to be really important for you to remember, and I'll post this in the video or in the text below. The order of the sharps goes F, C, G, D, A, E, B, right? And something that my piano teacher taught me when I was learning about the order of the sharps is she made up words to go with it. So she said, fat cats go down an escalator backwards. That's kind of how she taught me how to remember it. So I'll post that in the text below too. So we were just on the key of A, and that had 3 sharps, so it had F, C, and G, right? So we're going to go up to E, and we're going to add another sharp. So we've got F, C, G, D, right? Those are the 4 sharps that we'll have in this one. So just to show you, we're going to start down low here. So we got E, F, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, right? So we had F, C, G, D, right? So that's the key of E. Now we're going to go up a fifth, perfect fifth, to B, right? And now B is going to have 5 sharps. We're going to have F, C, G, D, A, right? So I'll show you. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, B. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen, right, guys? So B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, right? So that's B. It has 5 sharps, F, C, G, D, A. Okay? So now we're going to go up from B, we have to go up a perfect fifth. Remember, this is the circle of fifths, so we're going to go up a perfect fifth. We're going to go to F sharp. You can kind of hear that. Some people say that when you go up a perfect fifth, it sounds like the Star Wars theme. Right? So we're going to go to F sharp, and F sharp's going to have 6 sharps. It's going to have F, C, G, D, A, and then it's also going to have E. Okay? So we'll go F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F. Okay? So that's the next one. Then we go up another fifth, so from F sharp to C sharp, right? And C sharp has all the sharps. So it has 7 sharps. It has F, C, G, D, A, E, B, right? 7 sharps. So we start on C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. Okay? So that's the circle of fifths in relationship to the sharps. What we're going to do is we're actually going to end the video here right now and let you kind of grasp the concept of the circle of fifths in relationship to the sharps. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about the circle of fifths in relationships to sharps or to flats. Because just as there are the circle of fifths with the sharps, they start to add in flats. So just to kind of give you a pre-idea of what we're going to talk about tomorrow. So just to review, the order of the sharps is F, C, G, D, A, E, B, or like my piano teacher taught, fat cats go down an escalator backwards. And they go from, no sharps to all 7 sharps, right? So that'll be, really important and easy for you to understand. Again, don't worry if you have to watch this video a couple of times, because this is kind of getting into the more nuts and bolts of music, more into the nuts and bolts of actual key signatures, different things like that. So I'm going to do a couple different things again, just to remind you. I'm going to post below the order of the sharps and flats, or the order of the sharps. Also, I might even post a picture of the circle of fifths, because that's a little bit about what we talked about, and we'll just go from there, okay? And it'll just kind of continue to build from here, and I just want to let you guys know that you can do this. Don't get discouraged. It is confusing at first, but again, you can get this. So tomorrow, I'm going to take a little bit more time to explain a little bit more about everything else here, the rest of the circle of fifths. So love you guys, take care, and you can do it.